Yes, I am cutting your fish. But remember, we have something super secret that we're doing today, and it's time for you to find out. We are going to be weaving paper into our fish. So, let me show you how this is done. Okay guys, let me teach you how to weave. So our fish is going to be our loom. That is what we weave on. A loom is something that you weave on. And I've cut these little slits into everyone's fish. You have to be very, 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 very careful not to tear your paper, okay? So you have to handle it with care. Now these strips of paper are so colorful, and they're gonna make our fish look like it has beautifully colorful scales. And these are called the weft, W-E-F-T, the weft. And these are the strips of paper that we're gonna weave in our fish. So to get started, we are going to use an over-under pattern. So I'm gonna take my first strip of paper. You can choose whichever color that you want. And I'm gonna turn my fish to the back because it just is less busy. There's not a lot of coloring and it might help me. So I've drawn these lines on my fish, and I may draw these on yours if you're in kindergarten, just to help me. So here's one, it does not have a line. This one has a line. This one does not have a line. This one has a line. This one does not have a line. This one has a line. Doesn't have a line, has a line. When we weave, we are gonna go over, under, over, under. So if I go over this one without a line, then I'm gonna go under the next one that does have the line. Okay? And then over the next one. So over, under this one, over. It's gonna go under this one. And you have to use both hands, okay? So I'm kind of pushing it with this finger, and I'm pulling it with this hand. So over, under the black line, over, under the black line, over. Here's the black line again. That means I have to go under. And he's just trying to go under 2. And we don't want to go under 2. We only want to go under every other one. So over, and then we will have to go under here. Okay, perfect. Then I'm gonna push this all the way to the edge. All right, now I'm gonna pick another color. And I'm gonna do the same thing. However, this time, I'm not gonna start by going over, I'm gonna start by going under. So we'll have to do the opposite. So just like I did a pattern of over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Now I'm gonna do that same pattern, but I'm gonna start the opposite way. So this one went over. So I'm gonna start this one under, and my pink strip of paper is gonna go over all the black lines. My purple strip went under all the black lines. This one's gonna go over. So again, I'm gonna use one hand to push it forward. I'm gonna use one hand to kind of pick this up. This could be a little bit frustrating, but once you get the hang of it, it gets a lot easier. So, let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna push it through. So I went under, over the black line, under, over the black line. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one up so I can go under, over the black line. Under, and then over the black line. And then again, I'm gonna push this tight up against the purple. Awesome. Okay, tell me if I'm doing this right. This is the easiest way to do it, but tell me if it's right. Oh, it's just going in there so easy. Is that right? No, that is not right, because these two are doing the same thing, and I want them to be opposite, just like this. So let me pull that out. So this one was over. This one is starting under. So this one should start over. Okay, we're making what looks like a checkerboard. So now I'm gonna go under the black line every time. So over the first strip, under the black line, over the next strip, pull that one up, under that one. It helps to kind of pull up the strip that you need to go under. Over this one, under this one, over that one, under this one. Okay, now I'm gonna push it tight. Okay, hopefully you're getting the hang of this. I'm gonna do a couple of more because I wanna fill it all the way to the end, and then we'll flip it over and see what our fish looks like. Okay, so the last strip went over, so this next one needs to start by going under. So remember, we go under, over, under, over, under, over. The next strip will start by going over. Don't forget to push it closer to the last strip that you put in. So we have to keep it tight. Keep adding strips until you can't fit any more. Whoa, my fish is so cool. Now, I see this is hanging off the edge, and what I can do is I can just cut those off. I can trim them so that they don't hang off the edge and off the bottom. So let me show you that. So I'm just gonna look and trim that along the edge. Trim this one, it's on my fin. And there you have it. It looks so good. I hope you enjoyed weaving.